Right, what you got to do?
So you know, not what you got to just like. Okay, to start a Harley. That's what I need.
Right, start a WLA. That's all it needs. You don't want it to be like a solid colour.
What kind of paint is this?
That's just normal white primer.
Okay.
But you don't want it.
Bold.
No, it should be sort of speckly, because I think what they did, it was like chalk paint and they whacked a cloth over the stencils.
Oh, okay.
And they only held a bit of cardboard on it. They weren't anything technical, you know what I mean? I'll work out which way they go, where they go, but we've got that Bible book to look at for the stars, so yeah, you almost want it, the white to almost be see-through, if you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gives it that sort of mottled effect. So if you hold your spray can away a bit, it blobs more than sprays. It doesn't really matter if you get a little bit of seepage under it and all that, because they weren't perfect when they did it. They just blobbed it on there, you know?
Yeah.
Right, so you've got single point up. And that's literally just in the notch of the gear change unit, by the looks of it, isn't it? Running slightly downhill, isn't it? Further up than that, isn't it?
Depends on the size of the star. I mean, that would be...
No, it's the right size, a standard 6-inch star.
I mean, you see some of the pictures, don't you, and the stars are massive.
Yeah, they had little funny ones, because like after the invasion, they had circles around them and... Yeah, see that? Now let's dry it, just rub the edge off. See it?
Yeah.
See that raised look there?
Yeah.
I'll just rub those off, look. Just takes it away.
So I guess the first one is the easy one, the second one is the harder one.
Getting it in the same place the other side.
So how would you normally go about that? Just
eyeball it? Yes.
It's literally that?
Yeah.
You don't get your set square out or anything else like that?
Nah. Again, it would never ever have been like that.
Yeah.
Got there, 60mm. $60mm. Okay, this is for your radio suppression. Should have a stud coming off the bottom of there. Invariably they break off, which that one has. I didn't want to compromise the oil tank by trying to solder it, weld it, whatever, because you can just ruin them. So I've left it, so it's just tagged like that, and it's not going to go anywhere. The radio suppression's irrelevant in this day and age anyway, but it's got, because it's got the bonded wires, I've put that one on as it should be. I think that's it, just apart from a bloody good clean up, and touch up all round. Again, we asked the guy what markings he wants because it's radio suppressed. It should have a blue S there, but it's such a personal thing, you know what I mean? I think it's more down to him.
So how do you feel the restoration has gone in general, from first arrival and walk around to...
Yeah, pretty well. I mean, it was quite a lot of it was all good anyway. Yeah, it's just getting all the right nuts and bolts and everything. As I say, left the speedo numbers on there, they're nice. The nomenclature plate's nice.
So a lot of people, when they see restorations, they go, oh, there was nothing wrong with it in the first place.
You can over-restore things, certainly, but I think that's, for me, that's right.
Yeah.
You know, obviously the engine needed work, new pistons, new valves, new guides, carb rebuild. No, it's come out well.
And it's just putting all the right nuts and bolts back on the
all
bike.
Right nuts and bolts, yeah. I'll put the panniers on later once I've cleaned it all.
And this bit of leather at the front for the scabbard.
You probably might be able to clean it up a bit more, but you can see it's Milwaukee Saddlery Company.
But it's just the fact that we couldn't get...
You can't buy them, they're not making them at the moment. That is totally original.
All I'm trying to get at is that obviously someone's going to look at it and go, well, the leather doesn't match.
It probably never matched in the first place. You know, wartime stuff, I doubt it was all dyed the same colour. They just got a lump of leather and made it.
Yeah.
You know? Right, start a Harley WLA, undo your fuel, which is there. Undone is normal fuel, pull it up to reserve. We haven't got a lot in there, so pull it up. Full choke, full throttle, kick it 2 or 3 times to prime the carb. Right, throttle off, depending on your weather, click down 1 or 2 notches on the choke. If it's warm, probably 2 notches. About quarter to a third throttle, ignition on, choke straight on. Up, they should go first kick really, let it warm up a little bit more. And that should, in theory, once you've got fuel in them, they're so agricultural, they'll just go, you know what I mean?
Okay, so if you're having trouble starting it,
yeah,
what would normally be a diagnosis to get it going?
Flooded the carb.
Okay.
So what you do is you turn your choke so it's fully off, you give it full throttle and you just kick it, keep kicking it, and it will suck all the fuel that's flooded into the barrels and everything. Okay. And eventually it'll go donk, 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 and then clear itself.
You might get a few kicks or something to...
Yeah, you'll have to kick it a few times, but they're, like I say, they're so agricultural, it's very unusual that you do flood one.
Okay.
But they can do it, and you do get some almighty backfires out the exhaust pipe sometimes if the fuel's run down the exhaust pipes.
And on first restorations, a lot of it can be timing issues as well.
Yeah, it can be. And another thing that's very easy to forget, when you prime it, you're on full throttle.
Okay.
And you forget about that and leave it on full throttle, and when you start it, it scares the bejesus out of you. Because you think it's going to go through the wall. That's come out well. So I've got to go around all the grease points, give it a final clean up, touch up, clean the tyres.
And we're good to go.
Yeah.
Next week on the workshop. So what do you know about this car then?
Ford V8 Pilot, had to change the water pump, rebuilt the carb, rewired the voltage regulator because all that was dodgy. All the wiring to the lights was all damaged, so I've redone all that. Back brakes were seized on, so I've done that. Wheel bearings were loose on the front, so I've done that. Got to get a new one of them. So I've done that, so I've done that, done that. Yeah.